We do not sacrifice children. The foundation of Satanism is built upon the self and carrying out the devil's work. Hail Satan!
Hail,
Hail
Satan!
Hail Satan!
Hail Satan!
Hi, my name is Zeke Apollyon, and I am the chapter head for the Satanic Temple, London and UK. Welcome. I think what attracted me most to Satanism was just, I think, how preposterous a lot of stuff that was coming from people who called themselves Christians. These people are extremists, they're religious extremists, that use Christianity to kind of further their extremism. Some of these people have blood on their hands, and so I figured if they could do horrible things in the name of Jesus, then I could do wonderful things in the name of Satan. It's so liberating. It is so liberating. I don't think I've ever felt as in my own skin as I do as a Satanist, because part of it is looking at ugly sides of yourself and being able to sort of reconcile that, and looking at ugly sides of humanity. No. I don't want to catch anything, and I'm pretty sure other people don't either. People get in touch with us, and we just have a conversation. A lot of times what people want is community. A lot of people feel like outsiders, and so they come to us because they're looking for people that are accepting. They do not come around anymore. They came over one time when we were having a big ritual, and they must have seen it on my face or something, because I opened the door to come out to get something, and they were walking up the path, and I was just like, no. And they just turned around and left, and I haven't seen them since. We still live in a time when people who are Satanists have to live incognito. But I think in terms of misconceptions about Satanists, I think, people think that we sacrifice babies, that we are engaged in some kind of underground sex trafficking. And I've definitely met some babies that I haven't really gotten on with very well, but I've never actually killed one. There's a little girl in the window right there. Satanism, it's been a philosophy or a way of life for people for a very long time. For me, Satanism is really about not letting myself off the hook, and I believe, for me, that being a Satanist is about trying to continually advocate for people, especially people who aren't able to advocate for themselves. You could definitely go much worse than to use those things as your way to kind of move forward. Every day. In fact, somebody is probably right now asking us to put them in touch with the devil. People ask for riches, they ask if we can allow them access to the Illuminati. Some of the weirdest interactions are people who send us satanic prayers. People will sometimes ask us to pass on messages to the devil. And I'm like, we're not the devil's answering service. I wish. Satanism is a love affair with the self. Actually, I think one of the things that the Satanic Temple wants to do is actually sponsor an orgy. We do. But we would be there as people who would fold the towels, and we would make sure that there was enough condoms and lube, and we would provide sex education. A lot of us are trained. Some of us are medics. And what we would do is facilitate what would be a safe, consensual group sex practice for people, and it would benefit something.